Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another one. So, I was editing the video up and I did not like the intro because it was really rushed and everything, so I'm going to do it right now instead. Plus, we have a sponsor that I really couldn't do justice to out there in the field. So, you guys will see some of those products in the video, but I want to show them to you before we get into it. But this hunt was a solo duck hunt, and there hadn't been many birds on this pond at all. I really had the intention of going in, scratching out like 2 or 3, being super happy with it and calling it good. And it turned into so much more, so much more. So I'm really excited to share it with you guys. It's a special one to me, really special. But before we get into it, let me quickly give a shout out to our sponsor, Hissia. I hope I'm saying that right. So they are a company that makes a ton of products that I actually really like. I actually got my first pair almost 3 years ago, and I wore them until I literally wore the soles off of them. They were great. These are my replacements for them. This is their, I think it's a half calf high boot, something like that. So I wear these literally all the time. As you can tell, they're kind of dirty. The reason I wear them all the time is because you guys know that I was a Croc guy. I wore Crocs everywhere. Well, this cold, it's not exactly Croc friendly weather, but these have replaced Crocs 100% for me, especially in this cooler weather. But I don't have to have a knee-high boot, which, let me show you those. I'm really excited about them. This year's been so warm here that I haven't actually got to wear more than I think once out in the field. I normally wear other boots, but this year I'm trying these. Check these bad boys out. Now, these here, check out all the insulation. These guys are hot, like really hot. And they're a lot cheaper than some of the competing brands. I cannot speak today. Anyway, love those too. They're super comfy, by the way. A little bit oversized, get a couple socks in there. I have wide feet anyway, so that is awesome. And you guys will see the waders in the video. But I have to say, they really fit the bill. They're affordable. These boots, I think they're like 40 bucks. 40 bucks. That's cheap. Cheap. And this code right here gets you 10% off. Check them out. The link is in the description. Go down there, click on it, go check out. They have a lot of stuff. I can't even remember all the stuff they have. These are the ones that I use the most though. But there's something for everybody, I'm pretty sure. Go check them out, use the discount code, and go get yourself something nice. Anyway, let's get into the video. Well, as you can tell, it is really light out. It's still a little bit till shooting light. I'm not sure why it's so bright outside, but it's bright enough that I could see ducks already circling the pond. So I wish I'd have been here 15 minutes sooner, but I'm not. I got my waders on. Hope you guys can see. If not, I'll show it to you a little bit better in the actual light. I hear wood ducks. No. Yep, there they go. That's like 40 of them. Okay, let's get this set up. Those are all mallards. Wow. There are way more ducks here than there were last night. I've got 2 minutes. I gotta get this going. Ducks all over the place. But I gotta get this spinner out at least. Do your work. Okay, at least now I have something for them to look at. Oh my goodness. What time is it? Okay, shooting light. There's a flock of like 60 up there. Oh my. There's a pintail. some people started laying into them somewhere else. Scared them off. I still got birds on the water, but I was really hoping to work that pintail. Oh my goodness. I was just throwing out a few decoys. They're all landing over there. No. And yes, I already know that I'm not great at calling. This is my first year. I'm practicing, I'm learning. But yeah, I'll get better. Why they all want to be down there? They weren't there yesterday. Well, odds are I got too excited, got way too aggressive with the poor calling, and should have just taken the shot, you know, with that first couple that came down. Got greedy, but oh well. I still think, you know, I mean, it's only been 10 minutes in a shooting light. I'm pretty sure that more are coming. It's just, I did not expect that 80 birds to be here, and I was not ready. And they landed down there, which they were up here yesterday. I'm a little upset with myself, but, ooh, here's a duck. Oh, it's a wood duck. Little hen wood duck, it looks like. Couldn't make myself do it. Shot my pair. Sorry, I'm excited. Shot myself a pair of green there. Well, if the Susie comes back, maybe I'll take her too. Oh, nope. Oh, she's taunting me even. She quacked back. Man, you guys have no idea how relieved I am to finally actually shoot something. Now I got birds belly up in the spread, well, in the middle of the pond, and I know it's deeper than these new waders of mine, so I'm gonna have to figure out something to get them out of there. But man, finally got some ducks. Finally. So happy right now. You guys have no idea how happy I am. All right, let me figure this out. By the way, this is what I'm hiding behind. Just a tiny little cedar tree. Very little guy. Okay, let's see how far my new waders go here. I really do like, they feel like they come up higher into my armpits. I'm not sure if that's just this pair or if, you know, the pair I had before that just didn't do that. But that's one thing I really like so far. They really seem to come up very high. Let's see what we got here. I mean, obvious, the mallard, obvious it's green. It's a young one. I think the other one's older though. We'll find out here shortly. Yeah, all right. Buddy, you're gonna sit right there. I'm really glad these waders come up this high because this water's getting deep. But I think with this stick, there we go. All right, cool. It's really hard to do this with one hand, so hold on. Yeah, this one's the one I was looking at. One was way bigger when they were circling. Let's get you smoothed out there, bud. Yeah, there we go. Look at that, start of a triple. I'm so happy. Let me get this log out of the middle of the pond and get back in the blind. He's right over the top. Do I take the single? Do I get greedy? My GoPro died, those birds left, but pintails are back. I just wanted a pintail. That's all I wanted. I'm so happy with that. I know those mallards were really, really close. I've had birds peel out on me, but well, maybe they'll come back. Who knows? They won't, but maybe. I really wanted to be able to pull out a couple green out of that one too, but I really wanted to make sure I got a pintail. And that was, I've had too many birds peel out today already for me to be real gun shy about it. But obviously, he was well within range. It was only like 25, 30 yards. 30 yards tops, probably only 20 yards. So, whew, between the GoPro dying when the first group worked, them peeling out, I don't know if that was part of the group coming back, but they picked up a couple pintails on the way, and I am not upset about it. Man, for how low I felt at the beginning of this hunt when those birds left, and then nothing showed up for a half hour. Excuse me. And then nothing showed up for a half hour. I am on cloud 9. Let's go check out this pintail. Oh man, I'm so pumped right now. Anyway, yeah, let's go get him. I'm kind of curious. How many of you guys have already typed, "You need a dog"? Huh? I agree, I do. And I can tell just by me walking around to go pick up birds, you know, having to get that one out of the middle with the stick and stuff, that it's gonna happen again in this video. Let me tell you why I don't have a dog yet. The reason is, I do not have the time to be fair to a dog. At the butcher shop, for instance right now, at the butcher shop, it's deer season. People are shooting stuff. I, get to clean it for them and stuff. I am more or less a weekend warrior when it comes to the hunting side of things. Every once in a while I get to sneak out for something else, but I'm putting in 60 hours a week probably on average at the butcher shop. And then I have YouTube to go film, try and hunt. And then I also have editing on top of that. I don't have the time to take care of a dog's maintenance, training, all that stuff to be fair to the dog. I would love one, believe me. I think it'd be great. I think it'd be a good time. I could really use it. I know you guys would love to see him work, but I don't have the time to be fair to the dog. I don't think it's cool for me to get a dog and then 5 days a week that dog sit either in a kennel or fenced in the backyard, or just not doing gun dog things to be able to hunt. Oh, whoa, ducks. Well, we'll see how good the camo is on these things. That's all the shells I brought with me. And that one's still a greenhead. Okay, well, I am one bird away from a limit all of a sudden. You guys get the gist with the dog thing, I'm sure, because all of a sudden I'm way too, is that a triple curl? No, it's a double curl. Got really excited here for a little bit. That escalated quickly. I need one more. And I've got 4 green and a pintail. I am almost to that dream limit. I mean, I like a mixed bag personally, but this is awesome. Hey, bud. Glad you can make it to the party. Woo! All right. That's cool. Oh, can I get a thumbs up? Please, guys, I would really appreciate a thumbs up for this one. And yeah, I'm so happy right now. This is so happy. All right, it doesn't have any sprig, but there is probably my favorite duck. I don't know what it is about them, but they are majestic to me. Beautiful. And one more piece of green out here to go get. Green head number 4. That's a good duck too. Look at that. Okay, I'm back. I'm loaded up. On my way back, I was like, man, you know, this dive on top of these waders, that was a pretty good combo sitting there in the shadow. I mean, those ducks loved it though. Man, obviously I've said how happy I am multiple times, but yeah, anyway. So, you guys already got a good look at the pintail. No sprig. Maybe I should have shot the other one. This is the one I picked. That's the one I got. This guy, that's a big mallard. I mean, that's a good sized one. Look at that tail. Good curls. Here's the other one. Lovely. Beautiful. We'll look at them again at the end. Though one of the first ones I shot was definitely a very, very young drake. I'll show you, he's got some hen coloration still. But yeah, let's see if we can get one more. I'm not even picking, I love a wood duck. I'll be honest, I love a good wood duck drake. But I would shoot, I'll shoot any duck that comes in at this point. I just heard him quacking, he just came out of nowhere. Oh, that is awesome. Came out of nowhere. I had no idea that duck was anywhere close until I just heard him reep, reep. And I was like, is Tristan messing with me? Because Tristan knows I'm out here. He said something about swinging by, and so I thought maybe he was, you know, creeping around behind me, trying to make me, you know, freak out. But no, it was an actual duck. And he's dead in the middle of the pond, so I gotta go get him. So, oh man, hey, there's a full limit. Oof. That is my first full limit of green with a bonus pintail drake ever. You know, I don't know if that's the holy grail or not, but it feels like one right now. So, yeah, I hadn't seen a duck for like a half hour or 45 minutes. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's go get that duck. Let's start getting stuff picked up and finish this thing out. Here is the limit bird. Oh, that's a nice one too. Look at that. All right. Let me get all my stuff packed up, get back to the truck, and we'll show you all the birds together. Such a good day. You can't beat a day like this. I'm sorry, you just can't. Okay, time to pick up all the decoys. Actually, I'm gonna start out here. But didn't show you earlier what I ended up when I finally got decoys out. Went through my teal over on this side, and I threw my mallards over here and kind of put the spinner right there in the middle. Pretty sure you guys get the point. Can't say that, but I will say my first hunt in these waders, I will remember for a very, very, very long time. Very long time. Anyway, let me get this stuff picked up. We'll get back to the truck. Okay, well, Tristan came over and helped me carry everything out. That kid's way too nice. Anyway, we went and had lunch. I am back at the shop now, and I remembered all of a sudden that I never showed you guys the ducks like I promised. So we're gonna do that now. But before I do, I have to show you guys. I wear these everywhere. These are some boots that they make. Dude, I literally wear them everywhere. Wear them at work, wear them to hunt. They're warm. The one thing I will say though is getting insole. It really kind of helps. There's not a whole lot of arch support in them. Other than that, they are spectacular. My feet don't get cold in them, and they just work perfect for what I need. Anyway, let's look at these pretty boys. This, I mean, like I said before, my first limit of all drakes, 5 mallards, and a pintail. I'm super happy about it. But anyway, these guys here, nothing real fancy, just your pretty well standard looking mallards. This guy, look at these curls. Aren't those just like textbook pretty curls there? I don't know. Anyway, good looking duck. Here's that one juvie. One of the first ones that I shot. Look, see, he's got some hen or eclipse feathering still there on the breast. He's definitely the youngest one out of the group. And then the pintail. I wish there was a good sprig on there, but at the same time, if there was a good sprig, I'd feel pretty tempted to mount it. But anyway, that there is the ducks. Well, so I butchered the end of the video after that particular clip, so we're going to give our shout out and close out now. So big thanks to Hizia for sponsoring this video. Remember guys, the link is in the description. Go check them out. They have great products and they're super affordable. Like I said in the video, those boots, game changer. The waders are real nice. I've only worn them about 3 or 4 times to date, so I haven't been able to put them through a whole time, but they've held up very, very well so far. So I have no complaints, nothing to go against. And like I said before, I got my first pair of boots like 3 years ago, and I wore them everywhere. Everywhere. But anyway, go check it out. Don't forget the code. Save yourself, I think it's 10%. But, you know, make sure you use that. Save yourself a little bit of money. But anyway, if you guys like the video, you guys know what to do. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't. Or if you decide not to do either of those things, hopefully we'll just see you on the next one.